Hi, my name is Dr. Martin. I'm the professor for Religious Studies 104 New Testament that we're going to be experiencing online here in June and July. In this video I'm just going to give some introductory remarks about the course and kind of try to go over some of the basics of the syllabus. Because this is an online course, I don't have office hours. However, you can reach me at email. I'm really good at checking email. I respond to email on a very regular basis. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions or any concerns about the course, and I'll get back to you quickly. And my email is at the top of the syllabus. Now, course introduction. The New Testament is a collection of texts written by early followers of Jesus that became central to the Christian religious tradition. In this class, we will investigate how the texts were collected and handed down to us, their basic content, the context in which they were written, their historical accuracy, and how scholars studied them. Now, there's a note here on the very first page. Many people study the Bible assuming from the outset that the text is divine in origin, historically accurate, internally consistent, and perfect in every respect. You can read the rest of the note. Basically, that can't be we're not going to be approaching the Bible as if it were a divine text. We're going to approach it like we would any other text in an academic context. You know, we would approach Shakespeare historically. We would approach Homer's Iliad or the Odyssey historically. We would approach any kind of text, historically speaking. We're going to approach the Bible in the exact same way and use the same historical methods that we would approach any other text. We wouldn't assume from the beginning that the Homer's Iliad is divine. We wouldn't assume from the beginning that Shakespeare's texts are all perfect and internally consistent. We wouldn't assume that in that context, and we can't assume that in this context, despite the fact that some people claim that about the Bible. Please note, this class will be organized around Blackboard, and you'll be expected to log on to Blackboard daily. This is a 3-credit course. If you were taking this summer course in a live classroom, you would be in class 3 hours a day, and you would have reading assignments and other assignments on top of that. In sum, because summer courses have an entire semester's worth of work compressed into 4 weeks, summer courses require about 5 to 7 hours of work each day. So please plan appropriately. If you're working full-time, it'll be difficult for you to complete the course. Not impossible, but just know in advance that to do well in the course is going to take quite a bit of time every day that we have the course. It's Monday through Thursday for 4 weeks. You can read the learning objectives for yourself. On the assignments, you can see there's a big box around this section right underneath the assignments header. Please note, when composing an assignment, you must never simply copy or quote from the assigned reading. Merely copying a sentence or two from the assigned reading will not show that you understand what the author is saying. You must put your answers in your own words. And see the other resources section on Blackboard for more information about paraphrasing, citing, and plagiarism. There's a section on Blackboard called Other Resources, and if you go in there you can find some information about that. So what kind of assignments will you have in the course? Well, first, reading summaries. For every day that there's a reading assignment, you must turn in a written summary of the reading. They should be typed, written in complete sentences. There's not a predetermined length, but I assume that on average there will be approximately 2 pages double-spaced. I think that there are 12 days that you have reading assignments. That means that you have 12 reading summaries that are due. However, I know on here I dropped the 3 lowest summaries when assigning your final course grade. So basically I only count 9. That means you can skip 3, you can, if you do poorly on 1 or 2, you can do more, and those low grades will be replaced. So yeah, there are 12 due across the summer term, and I dropped the lowest 3 when assigning your final course grade.